Hello and welcome, Cancer, to your December 2023 horoscope. My name is Jeff, here with you at Raise Your Vibration TV, and I'm going to bring you the cosmic weather forecast for the month. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's get to it. Let's hit your chart and let's see where the celestial influences are taking place. All right, so this is your solar chart, and we've got some issues going on with the sixth house. The sixth house, you have the sun and Mars closely behind each other, one behind the other. And this is creating some, I wouldn't, it's creating some frustration, I believe. Maybe there is some delays in some travel that is going on at the beginning of the month. It could also be you being frustrated with trying to change your routine. It never seems like you can, you know what I mean? But this is a huge push for you to focus on your health, to take action on anything that you're feeling physically, mentally, or spiritually. And it's time to get rid of old patterns because when we have activity in the sixth house, it's activating the 12th also. So, what that's doing is asking you to get a balance of what is right going on in your mind here. Are we working on things, getting rid of negative thoughts, old patterns and behaviors? There could be a strive for balance in the home and work life with you, also, Cancer. So, try to find a balance there because when we have oppositions, it's asking you really to get some perspective. And you can't do all of this alone. So, allow help to step in, ask for help if needed. You know, we have Venus in its own sign in Libra. So this calls for a balance at home. The energies are not aligned. There may be too much focus on work, and we're letting things slip at home. And that could really affect us at the beginning of the month. And it gets better as we move on because we're going to start moving into the relationship part of your chart at the end of the month. So this month is kind of like clearing out the closet, getting rid of old habits. It's kind of following where everybody gives those New Year's resolutions. All right. So those are the main things that I see with you going on. There's, tension and stuff at work and at home, but it's asking you to find a balance. There are solutions for you. You just have to be creative with them and not get frustrated with the process. So let's go ahead and take a look at December's happenings. All right. So December 1st, the planet of communication is moving into Capricorn. That is a more earth grounded energy. And then we have the planet of love on December 4th, Venus moving into Scorpio, a fellow water sign. So emotions will definitely improve at the beginning of the month. There's more passion involved with things. Not only that, but when it's in Scorpio, we get to the bottom of it. We get to the root cause of some of these issues, especially when it comes to love. And then a couple days later on December 6th, Neptune goes direct. Neptune has been retrograde since June. It's been on and off, but it goes through like a 3-4 month stint. It's finally going direct. So when I see Neptune going direct, I always say the veil is being lifted, the fog is being lifted. So again, things in relationships, communications, they're going to become a lot more clear. Now, you have a new moon happening in Sagittarius on the 12th. We'll talk more about that later, but new moons are an excellent time to start things new. New moons. December 13th, Mercury goes retrograde. Oh boy, it's going to be retrograde till January 1st. We'll talk a little bit more in depth later about that. And then the sun moves into Capricorn and becomes Capricorn season December 21st. This is also a very powerful time of year. This is the winter solstice. It's one of the 4 set points. We have the spring equinox, the summer solstice, the fall equinox, and the winter solstice. So we are at its pinnacle. This is when the sun actually starts to gain light. I usually have a special meditation around that time because it is a very powerful time of year. And then we have December 23rd, Mercury retrograde bounces back into Sagittarius. So any issues that we had in November are going to be renegotiated, reinserted, replanned, that kind of thing. Then we have the December full moon on December 26th happening in Cancer. Anytime the moon is in Cancer, it's in its own sign, it's home there, and it's a lot more powerful. This will bring situations to light, and then we'll look at exactly where that's taking place later on. Then the end of the month is really great because Venus is moving into a fire sign, Sagittarius. So it's all about that passion is now moving forward. It brews in Scorpio and emerges in Sagittarius. And then December 30th, Jupiter goes direct, the planet of abundance and opportunities and forward movement. Things are definitely going to be moving forward in a positive light. So the new moon is going to be taking place 20 degrees in Sagittarius. So check your chart for any placements in 20 degrees Sagittarius. That will give you a good idea how this new moon is going to affect you. But collectively, it's going to be taking place in your 6th house. So then, on December 12th, is a new time to implement a routine, better nutrition, more exercise, cutting the fat out of your life, figuratively and literally. You know what I mean? So this is all about 6th house issues. It's going to be a focus on your health and taking action. Sagittarius takes action. Now, the full moon is going to be taking place in your 1st house because it's in Cancer. So this is going to be a very powerful time for you. It is aligned with the winter solstice a few days, a week before. So this is a powerful week for you. We got Christmas on the 25th, very powerful week. And it's all about you, a new you. This is your glow up. This is your time. You're really going to start feeling it around this time, Cancer, and good for you. It's bringing situations to light, and it's also a great time to release. Now, Mercury is going to be retrograde, like we said, December 13th to January 1st. Another reason to celebrate the new year. But this is going to be a great time at the end of the year. But Mercury retrograde is kind of like the gremlin of the cosmos when it's like this. And we just want to make sure that communications are clear. We back up our electronics. We could have breakdowns of all sorts, including communication breakdowns. So just be aware of that. Everyone likes to blame Mercury retrograde, but so let's pick out some good times for you, okay? We've got Neptune going direct. That's going to be great for everybody. The new moon is going to be spectacular for you. I would say the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, even the 13th is going to be, you're going to start feeling that momentum around this time. So the beginning of the month looks a little shaky, but with communication lines open, and then we start to go through this retrograde period, this 3-week period. But again, the energy is ramping up for you. And the best weekend out of the month is the 23rd and the 24th. And then we have the holiday on the 25th. This is going to be an excellent time for everybody. And then the energy starts to ramp up on this full moon. That's when you really start to feel motivated, more in tune with your emotions, trusting your intuition, and releasing a lot. And then it's on and popping. We've got Neptune going into Sagittarius. I mean, I always say Neptune for Venus sometimes. Venus into Sagittarius. Venus is also making a great aspect to Pluto. It's building up. It's really building up to a great new year. So, with that being said, Cancer, there's a lot of things that are going to come to light. The energy is going to ramp up for you in the middle of the month, and it's all about releasing and moving forward to the new year. It's closing out the year for you, Cancer. So trust your intuition, get in the feels, let passion be your guide, and intuition lead you to where you need to go. I wish you many blessings. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Watch your tarot reading for this month also, and check out the new weekly tarot readings that I'm doing for all the signs, and also check out the Timeless Love tarot reading if you haven't. All right, Cancer, I wish you and yours a very blessed holiday, and I will see you soon.